There is the cab I'm going to use. Went to Phoenix and picked this bad boy up. I got to do cab corners in it. Not too bad. That's the only rod in it. Pretty straight, no Bondo, original paint. And then I picked up that 76 for fenders and hood, core support, all that good stuff I'm gonna need. That was cheap. Just a lot of driving to find these old Fords.
I don't know where you look.
All right, day one of the 74 Super Cab on the 99 F350 extended cabs 7.3 Power Stroke 4-wheel drive chassis. And this is where we're at. We have about 6 hours. This was a complete running, driving truck this morning. And this is where we got in 6 hours. I got this side fitted up. This is the center of the front wheel well, and this is where the factory 74 firewall should meet up. Gonna have to do some plates at the bottom of the rocker to connect it. Thought I was just gonna use a long bed, but realized it's 10 inches too long to use the 74 long bed. So gonna make it a short bed. Gonna have to get some bed sides and probably just fabricate my own floor and wheel wells and just buy brand new bed sides. This side I stopped right here because I just realized I'm gonna have to relocate, I'm guessing, the ECU. Don't make fun of me for that. I'm pretty sure it's what it's called. But that's where we're at. 6 hours of work. Half the day we had 3 guys on it. The last half just 2 of us. So far not too bad. Haven't messed anything up. Still runs and drives. So we'll be able to pull it in and out of the shop. Another thing that I'm going to do is I cut the side of the 99 out, fuel tank filler. Plan on putting that in the side of our bed so it's flush. But didn't record an intro to this. Kind of wanted to get here, get to taking apart. But here we are. See you on day 2. All right. So I didn't think it was gonna slide on. My measurements said I was about a 1/2 inch too tight at the top. Kind of figured this was gonna happen. We're good at the bottom all the way around the truck. Actually better than good because it's gonna add some plate. Have to build out to rocker. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get the cab level-ish with the body, and then I'll probably draw some straight lines up. And then I didn't want to go past the seam, but I think I'm gonna have to. So that's where we're at. But I do believe, and we got to go further forward, what I just seen right now. This windshield line, hopefully I can get it to land right where the factory windshield was of the 99. I'm not going to record me pulling the cab back off. I'll come back when I think I have it closer to fitting. Don't really want to take any more out of the 99 because I'm already pretty far back. But I'll pull it back off and get some more cut out and see what we can do. All right, I need to go down about another foot, but this is like the 3rd time I've slid it off and on. Had to go out here, which I didn't want to, but is what it is. I need to go just a scotch, probably like an inch forward, but we are really tight up here. I think we can slide it over. I say we, me. Here at the shop by myself today. But before I went down any further, I wanted to kind of put a fender on, see how much of the back of the floor pan I'm going to cut off. This is going to be an eyeball of what I'm cutting off here. I got to move cab mounts and all that, so not too worried about exact. I did leave the cab mount on the 74 cab, so honestly I think I'm going to go right there at those plugs and just cut it straight across. Put some boards or something in there to hold the floor pan where it is. Cut that straight across, take the 2 bolts out of the floor, just remove that so I can get it down. Not too worried about if I'm not perfect there, because I made it too narrow. I didn't want to leave lips down here, down in here, and then try to sheet metal out. This is more solid right here, so I'm going to sheet metal out to this from there. So not too sure if I am just in a dream world that I'm going to be able to make this cab slide down without taking these out. Kind of thinking that I'm gonna go in there to this inner structure right here and slit it down, push it in, and then I can get in there, re-weld it when I slide the cab back off. But this is where I'm at. Quick update, and we'll get back shortly. All right, we got her setting on there. How cool is that? Got to do some trimming. The inner mud flaps, wheel wells, plastic pieces, they don't fit that curve, surprisingly. Got more trimming to do. Got to come forward. I really did not plan for that, but I do need to come forward about an inch. That's gonna put that right up against there. I'll be able to weld this out, plate all this in. One cool thing that I was not expecting to happen, since I just freehand this hole inside, but I left a 1-inch lip right there. So once this cab is slid forward, I will be able to weld that seam out, pull the dash out, weld that seam out. Dash will be sealed. Side panels, I went a little crazy because I got tired of fitting, but I got a pretty big gap here. If I had took my time, I could have made it and maybe just welded that seam, but now that it's sitting here, the rubber trim piece seal, it is gonna, I think this will look nice. I'm gonna come up and do like a 45-degree break, stick it down about right here so I can still put my rubber seal on. That guesstimate turned out really well. It's a little long, but it could be a little long because I'm gonna take sheet metal, break it up, stick it right there. But man, I do need to come a little further forward. That inch that I'm looking for, hopefully, will clear the AC condenser. If not, I mean, we got 2 inches we can move. Let's see if I can find it. You can see it. Yeah, we got 2 inches right there that we can move the condenser back. Condenser, radiator. I don't know crap about AC, so I'm not sure. One thing I knew was going to be an issue from the start: windshield wipers. I got that out of there just to make clearance, but I will come up with something to put that back in there. Maybe I'll just get sponsored by Rain-X or something. But and when I go forward, I will be able to come down another inch. So I'm gonna go forward an inch, down an inch. I will have to just cut that bottom rail off, the inner rockers of the 99. You know, I got new rockers and cab corners, and I'm going to replace this inner piece. Probably have to do something, I don't know, there. It's gonna have to get cut off because the door will hit it. But my idea there, not really worried about the interior piece yet. I will have to, when I get ready to pretty it up, I'll probably cut it down right here, make me a nice wood piece and cover it with the vinyl that I'm gonna do the headliner and stuff out of. I did break the dash bezel radio when I was picking the cab up. Doing this by yourself is not recommended. I had that cab swinging in the air 3 feet, almost hit the forklift with it. But I tell you what, there was a couple moments in this project where I thought I just cut up a perfectly good 99 Power Stroke. But I tell you what, it's gonna work. Not the first one to do it by far. I've seen 2 other guys, but they used the 6.0, whatever the 6.0, so the 04 or mid 03 and forward. It did look a little easier. I think the 6.0s are not as wide as the 7.3s years, the 99 to mid 03. But here we are.